Superman with medicine ball. Make sure to keep your head down, back straight, and engage core and control your breathing in order to enhance the workout. A regression of this could be an ordinary Superman. You would keep your head straight, back straight, engage your core, and lift both your trunk and legs up. The progression of this is a Superman with a bozu. You will put the bozu on your hip, face down, back straight, feet on the ground, and you will lift your upper torso. The second core exercise is a pal-off press. The way you do this exercise is by standing straight, knees slightly bent, feet shoulder width apart, and you will pull on the band and hold for a certain amount of time. A regression of this exercise is the half kneeling pal-off press. In this pal-off press, you will be on one knee. Make sure that the knee opposite to the band is the one that is up. Your other knee will be 6 inches behind your other foot's heel. This stance is designed to provide you more stability when doing this exercise. A progression of this exercise is the split stance pal-off press. In this stance, your opposite leg to where the band is will be up, and the other one will be behind. This is designed to make you engage your core more when performing this exercise. Next, we will start with the lower body exercises. The first one will be the single leg squat, knee dominant and unilateral. This exercise is performed by keeping one leg behind the other while squatting down with one. Make sure to bend the knee right and keep your chest straight. The regression to this exercise is a lateral squat against a stability ball and a wall. Make sure to put the stability ball between you and the wall. Make sure that the leg opposite is the one that is bending from the wall. Make sure to keep the other leg behind you in case you lose your balance. A progression to this exercise is a side-to-side single leg jump. With this exercise, you will jump side to side on one leg and make sure to brace yourself. Use your arms to gain momentum and to attain the proper form. The second lower body exercise is the hip hinge greasing exercise. It is a hip dominant exercise where you will be shoulder width apart, you keep your back straight, and you will focus on bending at the hip and slightly bend the knee. Something that could help you perfect the form is to pretend that there is something right above your hip flexors, and every time you're bending down, you're trying to pinch it. A regression of this exercise is a hip hinge greasing with decreased range of motion. In this exercise, instead of going deep and down, you will go halfway and try to focus on just getting the technique right instead of doing it all the way. This is for people who have struggles trying to bend you at the waist or have back problems, which many basketball players do suffer from. A progression to this exercise would be your basic RDL or Romanian deadlift. Here, you would focus with a bar on bending all the way down, try to pass the bar below your knees without bending your knees too much. There should be a slight bend. Your feet should be shoulder width apart. Try to keep your chest straight and your back straight. Now we'll be moving on to the upper body exercises. First exercise is a flat flies. In this exercise, you will be lying down on a bench, back straight, and you will hold dumbbells to each arm and push up, almost like a shoulder press. But when you push up, both dumbbells should meet at the same spot. A regression to this exercise is the flat flies with resistance band. Here you will use a resistance band instead of dumbbells. You will keep your back straight on the bench, and you will use the resistance bands in order to stabilize your technique and improve upon it without hurting yourself. A progression to this is the incline flat flies. Here you will put the bench at a 45-degree angle, and you will perform the same as always. You will keep your back straight on the bench, and you will meet both dumbbells at the top. Remember, this is not a bench press. The second upper body exercise is shoulder press with a medicine ball. Here you will put the medicine ball on your chest, and you will raise it up, extending your arms. You will keep your feet and legs straight, shoulder width apart. A regression to this exercise is to use a roller and stand in a staggered and split stance position. Here you will use a roller and roll it up and down the wall. Focus on rolling it up. Every time you roll up, try to pretend you're touching the wall with your nose. Keep your foot 6 inches behind your front toe's heel. A progression of this exercise is to do the shoulder to shoulder press. You will be in the same stance as before, feet shoulder width apart, but this time you will be extending the medicine ball from one shoulder and then back down to the other one, and then extending it from that shoulder on.